There we go. It helps if I unmute my mic before I start screaming. Why can't it hear me? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing on the Isle of Lilu, and this will be our very last, because between now and the next time I stream Animal Crossing, which I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna schedule that in for, I'm gonna delete this save file. It's gonna go bye-bye. Now, I do have a few things still left on the island. I am gonna immediately go ahead and open gates. Sure. And this doesn't, like, you can come, you can pick stuff up, whatever, like, it's the same deal as all the other times, except this time I've done some legitimate organizing and condensing down, so all of the Hi T. Hi Alice. Alice, now's your chance if you're available, if you want some stuff. I mean, I'm resetting this island. I've saved a dream address so it can be visited by myself and other people, and I'm gonna start a new one. So that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, invite anybody. Hi, Liv. And Alice, obviously. The Bob Squad is... I should write this into a pin. K1F4Q. This one, and then I can pin this one. I can copy that part and do edit com, exclamation mark, dodo, paste that in so that Nightbot will do that for me. Spring core. Well, you've definitely, well, I suppose I was gonna say you've definitely got enough time to get it done before spring rolls around again, but the thing with Animal Crossing is it does not need to be that time of year. Time travel is legitimately a thing. No, I'm not getting rid of the game. Like, I do love this game in its own way. It's just a matter of, like, I've done what I feel like I can do, and I feel like starting over is the best move. So I've got some bells out, what's left of the clothes, all of the items that are left, the fossils that I dug up on my adventures, and some other bits and pieces, and the Nook Mars tickets. All of the hybrid flowers are now in one place, so if you want to come and dig up flowers, you can come and do that, and the Lily of the Valleys. Also, all of my hedges are organised. If you guys want some hedges, come and take them. And I've got some pumpkins. I don't know why, but yeah. It's a thing that happened. Now, there are still some things decorating the island. Anything that I have to terraform to get to isn't moving because I honestly cannot be bothered to terraform. Hi memes. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Time to finish Spanish. I'm just hoping for no chaos today. Although I say that like there isn't literally a street party going on outside right now, but it's still less chaotic than maybe it has been the last few days. Because it's one thing if you hear children playing in the street, it's an entire other thing hearing some of the other things that have occurred here the last few days. I felt so bad for Mom last night. Yeah, I was watching it this morning when I woke up with the Vegemite, but the thing is, I live in the UK, so Marmite is a thing, which is essentially the same, just by a different brand. And yeah, I feel no sorrow for it whatsoever, honestly, because it's something I had to deal with growing up. I feel bad for me. I can't join in any of the birthday shenanigans because I have to be asleep. Because I have to be an adult. So yeah, there's some stuff. Some stuff. If anybody wants some stuff. It's just free to pick up, take with you, whatever. Yeah, adulting. Hate it. Hate it. Can I reverse age back into a child? That would be great, please and thanks. Like at this point, it's not even like a vanity thing. It's just a I don't want to be responsible for anything thing. I know if T is still here listening, he's like, yep, please, me too. I have a camper today, actually. I think her name Ursula? The big pink bear. Aw, look at Maple. Cutie. Ursula, I think her name is. We can see. We can see. Yeah, Ursula. She's an interesting character. I'm not sure about the hair. Love the eyeliner though. Good for you, girl. I grew out of bothering with makeup when I was like, I don't know, 20. Actually, no, probably before that, when I was still a teenager. Yeah, I considered getting Ursula at one point. She never suited this island's themes, though. Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad, but we got some like top tier villager action going on this island. Like at least A tier. Your plot auto-filled with Dom? Oh my life. Oh my life. So my thing with luck and villagers is kind of silly. Because let's put it this way. Sherb was an autofill. Marina was an autofill. Murphy came in the campsite. Eric, we got on our last ticket because we'd set ourselves like, this is how many we're going to do. And then who did we have before? We had Raymond, who, when I was hunting for Dom, we found Raymond 3 tickets in, and I was there like, well, everyone's gonna hate me if I leave a Raymond here, so I'll take him, and we can always hunt for Dom another time. He lived on the island for a long time. And then we voided him to complete the dream. Yeah, but the thing with starter villagers is when you have the first 3 plots and you go villager hunting using those, which is probably what I'm gonna do this time around, is that because they can literally only be what is it, lazy, peppy, and normal. It means when you're going to islands, you're only looking at villagers of one specific type each time you go. So I don't remember which order they fill in, but let's say the first time you go hunting for one of the plots, every villager you find will be a lazy. So it's not difficult to find the lazy that you want. Whereas I didn't know that when I first started playing at all. So I let all of my first 3 things autofill, and I got Sandy, Egbert, and who else did we have? And Winnie. Was it Winnie? No, I didn't have Winnie to begin with. I had Bon Bon to begin with. Then Bon Bon asked to leave, and I was like, yeah, sure. And Winnie moved in. I did not enjoy Sandy. I liked Egbert, but he asked to leave and I let him go. Egbert was cute. If I decide on a theme that suits him, Egbert might return. Who else did we have? I know that O'Hare was my first campsite villager, so you get like a smug campsite villager the first time, which was O'Hare. I think my second campsite villager was Julia, and I had to have her because she's a peacock. And I mean, I say that like it's a known thing about me, but even my bedroom is decorated with peacocks because they're just beautiful. Hi, Bobby. If you want some Nook Miles tickets or some bells or just some miscellaneous stuff, now's the time. Now's the time. Don't have much left, mind you. Like stuff-wise, I've got plenty of bells. If people want bells, that's easy job. I love how tea comes in and then it leaves. Rude. It's probably busy. Probably busy. One second. I've just realised that I have no idea where my phone is, which is never a good start. So I should probably investigate that. It's probably between my sofa cushions. Indeed it was, between my sofa cushions. No surprises, nothing new. Love this outfit. Little beret, Mary Jane's. The custom code is cute. Very nice. Do you know who designed this code? Did you design this code? If you did, then like 10 out of 10. I have some codes, but my codes are like okay. I did this one and this one. Where are my other codes? I've got some lolly codes that I did for Paige. This one's mine. This one's mine. They're all on my my kiosk on the Dream address anyway, and there are a couple of others as well that I uploaded ages ago that I've written over since, like the back of my phone, the weird purple zebra print pattern, that I also made. Hi, my arm. Logging on now. Cool. So it's looking like somebody's going for some bells. So the bells is probably a good shout to always be grabbing some more, because it's nice and easy to top up for everybody. I did consider sitting here and printing out all of the Nook Mars tickets, because obviously if I go in here it shows you how many Nook Mars I have, and I'm like, that's a considerable amount. And then I was working out the maths for, you know, how many it was and how long it'd probably take me, and I was like, no, not worth it. Not worth it at all. Your Switch is in New Year's. Wow, okay. Okay, Liv. Awesome. Yeah, because obviously if your Switch goes to sleep, it will close the island. Yeah, confused noises. Hi, I'm new. Well, welcome in. Gavino Charps. Yeah, I know. But the problem is that it takes so long to print them out that it's not worth the headache for me to sit here and do that. Like, I kind of wanted to, and then I was there like, no. Considering it's like one at a time, because I was here thinking it was like 10 at a time. But no, you can't do mass anything in Animal Crossing. Can't do anything in bulk. You gonna join? Awesome. Yep, let me close the window. It's well, shush. I need to see my bro. That, and I've got work tomorrow, so today I still have to, you know, have dinner at some point later, do some dishes, have a shower, and go to bed all at a reasonable time. Hi, Elsa. Now I've got Elsa 1 and Elsa 2. Yeah, with 100, I really don't fancy sitting there to do that, to click that button, what, 50 odd times. Yikes, no thanks. Hi Jake, welcome in. Close the windows, yes sirree. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere and nowhere, all at the same time. What's the word? Omnipotent? Omnipresent? Yeah, omnipresent. Widely or constantly encountered. Widespread. That's the one. Why did I think omni... I was going to say, was the word I was saying mean something else, but I typed it into Google and it didn't bring up anything, so I'm not too worried all my life. What on earth? What on earth? You see, the thing is, I travel around a lot, and I do a lot of my my Nook Miles achievements and things. So I've got quite a few Nook Miles that I've gotten over the year or so that I've been playing Lilu this island, and I started out by printing out all of my own Nook Miles tickets, and then people started donating them to me, so I sort of stopped. So I've been hoarding Nook Miles in that terminal, going to waste for a while. Mainly because I don't like printing out Nook Miles tickets, because it takes far too long. I am not a fan of Frozen. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a fan of Disney in general, quite honestly. Because I think the thing is, a lot of people grew up watching Disney movies and Disney shows and things like that, and I didn't. So for me, it doesn't have that, like, nostalgia, like, this is my childhood kind of vibe to it. To me, it's just kind of a little bit cringe. I'm sorry if your favourite thing is Disney. Don't come at me. It's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I know of Hannah Montana, but I've never actually seen it. Can I drop some things? Do I have to close my pocket? Call Mitts Hannah Montana. I mean, in many ways, I can understand why you would call me Hannah Montana. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, the dodo code is in the pinned message at the top of the chat, or if you can't see that for whatever reason, first of all, make sure you're in live chat and then hit !dodo and Nightbot will tell you the dodo code. Yeah, he fully, I can see that. I can see that. Like, I understand the premise of Hannah Montana enough to know. Bubs. What was the other one? Pagoda. I don't know. I don't remember how to spell pagoda. Quite honestly, my spelling not... There we go. I was correct. I thought I'd spelt it wrong because it was taking so long to load. Yeah, I think if you want Nook Miles tickets, it's probably best to grab those first because they are probably gonna go pretty darn quick. The best of both worlds. Yes, 100%. No, I haven't got anything in particular in mind for the new island just yet. Like, I've got no island names or themes or anything in mind for the new one just yet. But I'm not... Although I'm going to be getting rid of this one, I'm not going to set up the new one without you guys. So I might say if we get rid of at least all of the Nook Miles tickets and some of the other stuff and what have you today, then I might just reset this as it is. And it'll probably sit without me having anything for about a week while I'm working back-to-back shifts. And then I'll be about maybe next weekend, unfortunately, which isn't ideal. But the reality of the situation is now that everything is open back up, I have a job to go to. And although my job isn't like regular 9 till 5, 5 days a week, it's a little bit more flexible than that. They kind of feel like at the moment they're trying to make up for lost time by absolutely bombarding us. Like a 5-day week is not something I very often have to do. It's usually 3. So I have a little less time for, you know, myself and other things, and I'd like to take a moment for myself to relax and, you know, catch up on sleep and things. So I might be a little bit sparse when things are a bit busy. I have 4 islands and I have 2 more names and themes already for when I delete my islands on one of my switches. You have more than one switch? Excuse you. I can't even imagine having another Switch. Can't imagine being able to afford another Switch, quite frankly, with the way things have been. With being out of work, like, here's the thing is where I am, they stopped the furlough scheme a lot shy of before they reopened, so I had a good couple of months where I wasn't getting paid from anywhere and I was legitimately just living on anything I had left that I had saved from God knows when, which basically was how I was living anyway, because furlough did not cover everything. So, yeah. I legitimately could not afford to buy a Switch. I'd have to save for like the next 12 months, and that's assuming that work it goes back to regular. Which I'm gonna probably assume it doesn't. But it's gonna take me a good long while to recover from the things that have occurred over the last couple of years, with us all being sat at home, and bills didn't get any cheaper. Oh, I've earned myself a stick. Here's the thing. If you're gonna come, and you are gonna come for Nook Mars tickets, empty your pockets before you get here. I don't want your trash. Preferably. Like, keep it on your island. You can come back, you can go home, you can drop all of your stuff and you can come back. But I don't want your trash. Hi, Jaden. And if you want to best friend me to dig up hybrid flowers, just let me know. Let me know, and we can get that sorted for you. And Diego in the house. Awesome. Oh, some wood as well. Okay. I suppose they might as well just drop them here. In fact, no, the tree branches can go in a bin because nobody is going to want them. So if you want the flowers, let me know in the... Well, I can drop my friend code. And Nightbot should do that. Nightbot should drop my Switch friend code, which you can add. That should notify me so I can get you accepted, and we can best friend you so that you can come and take these hybrid flowers away from me. Still got quite a few green mums and some purple pansies and purple windflowers that are pretty difficult to breed. Still got quite a few. I mean, I know for a fact there weren't triangle shades here originally. Okay, I can see that I got absolutely ignored about emptying pockets. But okay. No, that's one I wanted. So yeah, some of the stuff is going. Should probably get some more bells because it seems like that's what's going quickest. like I said, you can come and go as many times as you like. So if your pockets are full, you can go home, you can drop all of your stuff off on your island, and you can come back and you can fill your pockets again. That's perfectly fine. How do you get the timer? You get it from Nook's Granny. It's an item that they always have in the cabinet, the cupboard, the wardrobe. I don't know what you want to call it. But they always have it in there. Let's put this over here. Oh, somebody dropped some iron as well. I'm getting like materials in return for these shenanigans. Yep, the window is closed. And obviously, as always, the only rule really is leave via the airport. So don't be slamming on that minus button. I don't want to see a timer. Oh, is this Alice going already then? Being that she's saying thank you. All I can hear is literally children screaming. If there was something like untoward happening, I would have absolutely no idea. Guys, if somebody's trying to leave, can you please close your phones and inventories, any window that's open, so that people can come and go freely, so we're not crashing the island. And that includes being on the notice board. I see you over there. I'm just lurking, that's fine. There we go. Bobby gets to go home. But yeah, you can draw on the notice board if you want. It makes no difference. You can draw whatever you want. Because it's gonna get deleted anyway. Let's just keep that in mind. Yeah, he likes to turn up to the island in strange outfits. I'm not entirely certain why, but yeah. Why does YouTube not enjoy Alice's messages? It's like, I am going to try and auto-censor everything that Alice posts. Kinda gets a little old. I can't get into my own resident services. What? Yeah, this is the thing. Like, there are so many times where I've either been like one of your streams, Alice, and your chat will be like, you can no longer chat here. Your comments get disabled and things like that. I swear, YouTube has got it out for you big time. Yeah, I can do that for you. Let me do this. Do this. Become friends. Okay. Somebody just crafted something. Cool. You know what, I can't even disagree with you, Alice, because it really is getting to the point where it's just silly. Went for my tea. That's another thing, like, in England it's depends on whereabouts you're from as to whether you'll call it dinner or supper or tea. Like, that's a thing. Because I'll call it dinner, but I know plenty of people that call it tea. Sure, this can stay here. One of these. Colourful net, okay. Another stone tablet and a flimsy net. Oh, someone's on their way. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Alice. I think with the whole disabling comments and it basically freezing your chat so that nobody can talk in it any longer, what I'm assuming is that YouTube is censoring you because they're assuming that you're a minor, because that is like one of their things. If they find you to be a child, then they obviously disable the comments and things for your own protection. The problem with that is it's clearly not the case. It's just a matter of, like, you look young, but we know you're not. So, I don't know. Nightmare. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because they also do it for other people as well. It's their, like, if I'm somebody who was, like, really obviously disabled, for example, disabled in, like, a way that you can visually tell, chances are they would probably disable my chat feed and comments as well. It's basically just a matter of, like, anybody that they consider to be vulnerable. But the thing is, you can be a perfectly able-bodied adult and have mental health problems that you can't see and still be a vulnerable person. So I don't really understand their logic on the matter. And who's to say that somebody in a wheelchair isn't able to deal with their own chat or what have you? Like, they're no less capable of dealing with things mentally because they're physically not able to do whatever particular thing. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, I've had this argument too many times with too many people. It's something that greatly bothers me. Like I watch a channel occasionally, which is a lovely gentleman who goes and interviews people with rare disorders, and all of his comments are disabled. You literally cannot comment on a single video, despite the fact the majority of his videos contain adults and only adults. Yeah, because people are there like, yeah, but they're vulnerable, they shouldn't be exposed to this, despite the fact his community are absolutely brilliant and sweet. It literally doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not allowed to be exposed to even the positive feedback of thanks for teaching us about this and talking with us and sharing this with us. They're not allowed to be exposed to that either, just because one person might turn up and be like, yeah, well, you look like this. Like, stop. Behave. Please. It's absolute nonsense, honestly. Why you gotta be doing this? Like they're not even people too. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the most sensitive person to it. I never know how to word it properly or anything like that. And the irony of that is I myself, in time, am going to technically be considered a disabled person if things continue to deteriorate the way that they do. I don't see myself that way currently, but there will be a time where I have to accept that. But the reality of the situation is even I don't know how to address those things properly. But I think as long as your intention isn't to offend, then you're good. I'm always the first person to ask, like, the dude in the wheelchair, so how did you lose your leg? I am that person. Honestly, it's both bad and good, because I'd rather be the person to ask than the person to just stare. Because I know from my own personal experience that if I'm curious, I'm gonna look, and that staring and then wondering what I'm thinking is always gonna be worse than what I am actually thinking, and all I am thinking is, I wonder how that happened. Not, wow, what a weirdo or a freak or anything like that. Nothing along those lines. And often they are some of the best people. And they love that I'll just come up and be like, okay, we got to get it out of the way so we can have a normal conversation. How'd it happen? But there is always a correct way to word it. Like, you don't ever go up to somebody and be like, what's wrong with you? Like, just know. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. If they're literally crying, the wording "what's wrong with you" is so problematic. Like T that was here earlier, I stayed with him and his family for a little while at one point, and I had to teach him and some of the older bunch that telling the teenage girls when they're upset what's wrong with you has such negative connotation that you're going to do more harm than good. Because you shouldn't put into their fragile minds that there's anything wrong with them. That's the last thing they need. Like, you can ask them, what's the matter? What's upset you? Do you want to talk about it? Sometimes the answer's gonna be no. You want to talk about it? No. Okay. What can I do to help you? Nothing. Do you want a hug? No. Okay. Do you want me to leave you alone? Yes. Chill, then you know exactly what to do. Sod off. And sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes people need some peace. See ya, Alice. Thanks for stopping by. So we've still got a bunch of these left. Let's get that best friend request in. Where are we? Not this one. I've got an Elsa. This one? I assume that's the one. Hey there. We got rid of some stuff. Got some iron weaves, and we've got stuff dropped in some odd places that it most definitely wasn't before you guys arrived, but that's okay. I can do a run around and we can grab up some of those things in case somebody wants to come and claim them or take them for their own, because if you're dropping something on the island, it's basically free for the taking. Like I said, if you want to come and you don't want to drop stuff and have it taken, come with your pockets empty. That's always the deal. If you're going to a treasure island or, you know, an event like this where it's just a giveaway, or if you're going to catalog, please always go with your pockets empty. Like, the only things that you really should have in your pockets are maybe tools. But if you're going to, like, catalogue Nook shopping items and you come with something that when it's in your pockets or on the ground looks like a leaf like these, you're doing it wrong. It's just not very good etiquette whatsoever. Little question to your... question to your right to iron. What? I feel like I'm reading this wrong, but I'm kind of going cross-eyed looking at it. I mean, there isn't much. There was a couple of pieces of iron that somebody dropped, but I have no, like, stacks of iron for the taking. I have my rock garden, which hasn't been hit today, so I can go and hit some rocks and see how much iron we get out of them, I guess. For stealing flowers and trees, you would have to add my switch code, which I put in the chat earlier, and then we can get a best friend request out and you can take well, flowers. There are literally no trees on the island. They're all already gone. Okay. Somebody clearly didn't appreciate me saying, please don't drop your stuff everywhere. So went and tried to hide it from me. And I knew that was going to be the case the moment I saw a couple of things. Okay, let's do some best friend requests. There's one. You can of course take all of the hedges, bushes, whatever you want to call them. Do I have I do have a shovel on me, so I can hit these. Actually, I'm gonna carry on running around the island to see if there's any more hidden trash that's been dropped. I don't like it. I don't want it. If you wanted your stuff, you could have taken it home and come back to pick up things. Could have listened to me the first time instead of hiding trash on my island. Okay, it doesn't seem like there is too much left around. You don't know how to get villagers to move into your island. How many villagers do you have on your island currently? Because here's the thing, is that'll do. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're at the very beginning, you'll need to talk to Tom Nook a lot, basically, and he will tell you about what you need to do to convince people to move in and things like that. I'm lagging. I have... Oh, if you're digging up flowers and you're having the issue where your shovel is just twirling in circles, that's perfectly normal. It's just one of those Animal Crossing things that happens, and I couldn't tell you why. Well, I could tell you why. It's a peer-to-peer connection thing, but you know, there's not a lot that can be done about it. Oh, I've got another ladder now too. In fact, I should probably... I'm gonna pick those up. I don't really want any fruit on the island. I'm gonna hit some rocks for the first time in God knows how long and see what happens. Which is probably going to be... Oh, okay. I can't get anything out of this one. So maybe somebody has already come and hit my rock. Because it wasn't me. can't hit rocks when there are people here? Weird. I never knew that. I wonder why. Seems like an odd thing to add in. Never mind. Yeah, we're not doing island visits today. Just getting rid of some stuff. Probably only going to be a short stream today. So I got some adulting to do tomorrow. So we're just getting rid of some flowers. Oh, I got this one. Getting rid of some flowers and some hedges if people want them. And they're all organised, so you've got the 2 colour variation of each of the hedges all together. I think the only ones that aren't particularly well organised are the holly bushes, but it's pretty obvious which the holly bush is. And obviously if you dig up one from one line, you can then see which colour it is. So if you only want one particular colour, you can take an entire line if you want, that's fine. Take as many or as few as you'd like. Leaf is on my island today. I mean, that's the thing. I think he doesn't sell the things that are like hugely out of season though. So because it's summer going into autumn, I don't think you're going to get something like a holly bush from him at the moment. So I suppose if you want holly bushes, this is not a bad way of going about getting them. I mean, a few of them have already been taken, to be fair, which we don't mind. Love to see it. Can only get camellias. Yeah, I mean that. I think you can always get the ones that are. You can always get the ones that are in season. So at the moment, it's the hydrangea. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The ones that are flowering at the moment, the red and yellow ones, you can always buy the ones that are in season. Tea olive doesn't make... Actually, no, tea olive would make sense for him to be selling tea olive because I think... Would it? I don't know. I don't remember which order they go in anymore. I used to know which order they go in. Which order they go in? Tell me, Goggle. So the ones that are flowering at the moment are hibiscus. And he'll always have what's in season and then maybe another one as well. So the order it goes in is... Let me find that list of the names again so I get the names right at the very least. So hibiscus are the current ones, and then it's camellia for the autumn. You'll have holly through the winter, then tea olive. No? No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Where's the dates for them? There's gotta be something that tells you the dates at which they bloom, surely. Here we go. This tells me. Oh, yeah, because I suppose it's different for north and south. That's why I'm getting confused. So for us at the moment, it's hibiscus, and next will be tea olive, then holly, then camilla, then azalea, then hydrangea, and that makes more sense. So yeah, it would make sense for tea olive to be on sale from leaf because it's the next one that's about to bloom. Yeah, you can come and go as many times as you like, as always. I mean, that's the thing. Like, spring core, you're gonna want... I mean, I'd probably say... Well, it'll depend massively on the date at which you're gonna travel to, because obviously you don't want to be necessarily in autumn and winter for a spring core kind of island, unless you're going for something a little on the different side. You're going to want to be in spring or summer. So depending on that and what color palette you're going for, I think of tea olive as being more spring, despite the fact that it actually blooms during the autumn and winter months because it's like so green. So I'd probably have that as my non-blooming, and then whatever bush blooms in the months that I intend on being traveled to do that would probably be what I'd go for. So if I'm going for spring months, so late spring, early summer, so you're looking azalea, hydrangea kind of range. So you're thinking pinks, purples. So I'd probably have tea olives because they're the really bright green bush as my non-flowering. Just to break things up a bit, and then probably have the azaleas or hydrangeas as my whatever is in bloom for the time. So that's azalea is April to May and hydrangea is June and July. That would probably be the sort of time range that I'd be looking at. I mean, you could do camellia, but I don't know. January to March is kind of like, it has that weird time, that after winter time where it looks kind of gross. But I suppose more towards March wouldn't be too bad. It starts to brighten up then. Missing Snooty and Sisterly. Doing spring core decorating and enjoy each season. Yeah, honestly, holly bushes are probably my favourite of the lot. Like, I've got some of each of the bushes, but you can tell that holly bushes are my favourite because I had the most of them by far. Most of them by far. And I think I had a bunch of hibiscus, and I think that was mainly because when I started the island, the majority of the bushes that I'd had a bunch of holly that I put in areas that were for decoration, that was supposed to look overgrown and things like that, or if there was just like an odd bush somewhere, it'd be a holly bush. But all of my ones that were like lining a pathway, I was there like, I don't want them to be something spiky, I want them to be something nice. And at the time hibiscus was flowering, so that was what we put there. when we first started and I was getting a lot of work done pretty early on. Actually, no, because I was decorating... I don't know. I don't know. But I know I had a bunch, so much stuff. Oh, I could do with going and getting some more bells. I really want Goldie, so I'm kicking Billy out. Goldie is cute. Goldie is real cute. I have coffee, but it's decaf, so I'm a little bit sad, but then also I know that I'm probably going to sleep better tonight knowing that it's decaf. Yeah, I don't have any of this turned on. Billy is my birthday twin, along with Celia. Can you please tell people not to leave yet? I mean, people come and go as they please. I am not telling anybody whether they can come or go. That's entirely their own choice. If somebody needs to leave, they are free to leave. I'd rather that they leave than they go AFK on the island and make the island crash, because then anything you've got in your pockets won't be there when you get home. I'd rather that you keep whatever it is that you've come for. Just gotta be patient. Closing the window. There goes Diego. Plus, we don't have too much longer left anyway. Because I'm looking at that time and I'm thinking, I've still got things to do. Let me look at how long I've got until my alarm goes off. 11 hours. That's sad. So I should probably put my food in the oven after I've dropped these. There we go. Okay, I think we have here. I'm gonna get rid of most of the things that are in my pocket because I don't think they're gonna be taken. Can't be honestly bothered to go through all of the clothes and items to figure out what somebody might want and what they might not want. Which is why they're all still here. Jaden incoming. Deserted island, island dweller. Well, while we're doing that, we can, you know, be respectful and not crash the island while I take a moment to put my dinner in the oven. So I will be right back. Oh, thank you for telling me, Liv. trust me to be talking into a muted mic. Yeah, I'm not quitting. I'm restarting the island, but it's an everything must go kind of situation. So if you want some Nook Miles tickets and what have you, you might want to come here within like the next hour or so. Because if not, they will be falling into the void with the rest of the island. Oh, somebody caught a fish. Why does this stack of Nook Miles tickets only have 9? Let's go and get another Nook Mile ticket for this stack. That I can do. Redeem Nook Miles. I would like 1 Nook Miles tickets to make this a stack of 10, please. No, I would not like to do this over and over again. I've literally just earned Nook Miles for spending Nook Miles. Let's see. I bet there's still a bunch of stuff on here I haven't redeemed. So I just earned 400 here. I know there isn't stuff on here I haven't redeemed, but I got like a lot of these. So I didn't do many of the bug off of fishing tourneys. I've only had one birthday. Yeah, a lot of my art was donated to me. A lot of songs were donated to me. That Wisp I never really cared for all that much. I sent a lot of people items. I don't know what this one is. Oh, this one's the one that got reset when I got the naughty amount of bells. So that one's the what, cornering the stalk market or whatever it is. Or bell ringer, or I don't know which are the other bell related what are they called? Achievements. Achievements. What are they called? These ones. Yeah, cornering the stalk market is the one I'm missing, I think. Because it resets when you do the naughty bells thing. Nook Mars for miles. Eh. So I did pretty well. I was doing better before cornering the stalk market got reset because I didn't realize that it reset it until after I'd already done it, which was unfortunate, but there's not much that could be done about that. It is what it is. Yeah, cicada memories, and that one is for catching a cicada shell, because you get the cicada shells at the end of the season where you have all of the cicadas. So you can get those at they're easier to find at the end of the season, I think. Or it felt that way for me. Yeah, it's for selling Turnips? No, no, no. The one I was talking about before, cornering the stalk market, is for selling turnips. Cicada memories is for catching a cicada shell. It's gonna be one of the singular ones. This one. Cicada shells in the summer. They're not really all that useful, but collecting them does help create summer memories that will last a lifetime. Oh, I think Elsa's behind on the stream. You're not clicked on live, I don't think. It may have buffered you back a little bit. Ah, what YouTube do? So I don't think these are going to be taken. Is anybody actually taking things or no? Okay, taking flowers, that's fine. Cute. Because ideally, if you are here to take these things. Okay, you're literally just picking everything and not taking it, which is not quite what I had in mind. Are you not here to grab like bells or nook miles or something? Because we're not doing like mini games. Like, there's all of this. Take it back to your island with you. Somebody's leaving. Leave via the airport. Do not press the minus button. There is literally one rule. There is literally one rule. If I see another timer, I'm just gonna close the island and end the stream and it'll be all over for all of you. Oh, actually, that's the timer for my food. On the way here. So let me go and get my food. But, yeah. Yes, they did. That timer at the top and the fact that you were stood right next to me when you left means that you pressed the minus button. You didn't go to the airport. Like, that person didn't go to the airport to leave, and that's how you crash an island. And if somebody wants to try and crash it, that's fine. It won't become open again. Hi, Monty. No. Jake, don't be getting sassy in my chat. There is no aura. Because the only person here that can really do anything is me, and don't be here. Like, you can't tell people what to do when you have no authority here. They can come and go as they please. The only rule is, and it's pinned right at the top, please leave via the airport. Somebody's taking all the flowers. Bells are half gone. Okay. Let me go and sell this. You can also not hit me with a net, because I'll crash out the island myself if people want to be this way. I'm literally giving away free things. There is no need for that. You don't need to come and hit me. It's not particularly nice. All of this can go. I don't need this. This, or this, or this, or this. Yeah, I'm gonna reset the island. So, no flattening this time. I'm gonna start from the beginning all over again. Cool. These two having like a Romeo and Juliet moment, one up on the cliff and one down there. Okay, somebody doesn't like orange. That's fair, that's fair. Although I think, to be honest, I think the windflowers are like a base colour, aren't they? So these can probably go. Like, these are ones that you can buy from seed. It's the other ones that are bred. So this one can go as well. And that'll be all of the flowers gone. Awesome. I've got nuggies and I'm not eating them right now, which makes me sadness. Cool. I'm surprised that the Nook Mars tickets aren't like completely gone. Good luck on your new island adventures. Thank you very much, Marnie. I appreciate that. In fact, I should probably switch over to OBS to keep an eye on my audio levels to make sure you guys aren't listening to me munch. If you've got yourself literally stuck somewhere, I'm a laugh. You're not stuck. I know you're not. You can't be stuck there. There is like one place on the island that you can get yourself stuck. But we don't talk about those. I know they're going to a good home, Elsa. I appreciate it. Yeah, but we're not playing mini games today. We did mini games last time. Today we're just doing like standard giveaway. This is like, come, fill your pockets, leave, drop off all of the stuff, come back, fill your pockets again, leave, you know, that's what people are doing here. Plus, A, I don't like hide and seek. And B, there's not really anywhere to hide on the island, really. Like, there are a couple of places, but there's decidedly less now that there's no trees or anything on the island, and most of the decorations and what have you have been taken down. There's not a lot of places. Honestly, I don't know how people do these things on like a regular basis. Somebody's moving. I was about to say, who else is on the island? Jaden is heading home. Or anybody else here? Nope, nobody here. So maybe that's gonna be it for today. We've been going for about 2 hours. And we're pretty quiet, so I think everything that I've got left is either going in the mail or going in the void. We'll see. But I think we're gonna call it for the day so that I can eat my food in peace without getting hangry. And you know, it was a nice little final goodbye, I guess. So thank you all for joining me. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell to find out when I am live next. If YouTube has a habit of not notifying you when people go live or when they post, then maybe take a look down in the description where you'll find the link for our Discord server. If you're 13 years or older, I would love to see you over there. Thank you for the 12 likes on the stream, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.